Okay. Top of the morning to you. All right. Sorry. So I'm sitting here with my oils in my hair. I did my oiling last night, which I only do overnight once a month because, it's not good for your hair to leave it in your hair overnight. And then when you do, make sure you protect your hair with something because see those baby hairs? A lot of baby hairs grow. All right, I'm about to get ready to go to Atlantic City, which is in New Jersey, for those of you who don't know. It's in New Jersey. I'm about to go over there and just enjoy myself for the next 2 or 3 days. So before I go though, I gotta give this message, okay? Obviously. My mouth is feeling a lot better today. It's still, it still bothers me, but it's okay. Okay. When you have a dream, like a year ago, you ever had this happen? You have a dream. Hello, honey, how are you? Happy birthday, more love. Happy birthday to ya. Not really, Mr. High. I haven't heard from him. Okay, let me just get to this because I gotta start getting ready. Look at it's a mess I was packing yesterday. Anyway, when you have a dream a year ago, and you start clicking with the dream a year later. Well, that's what's been happening. So, the galactic message that I have. It's so crazy. Just listen to this shit, please. I need you to close. Matter of fact, you want to close your eyes or something like that, but whatever it is, you need to hear this shit with your heart, not with your face, Not with your face. I don't know. That made no sense. So, a while ago, I had this dream when I first started my spiritual journey, right? Because we're all in the Matrix before. Every single one of us. I was totally in a Matrix. I was lost in the sauce, you know what I mean? And then I started waking up little by little. And I remember when I went through a year of waking up and cleansing and going through my awakening and forgiving people and blah blah blah, then the galactic people started coming, my starseed family. I met the Pleiadian blue-eyed blonde hairs, the Pleiadian with black hair and green eyes. She looked just like me, but she was just way hotter. But she looked just like me. I feel like that was a version of me from the future. But who's to say? And I'm hearing it was. So this is literally for those of you who have had any dreams of galactic beings. I'm going to tell you the types of beings I've met so you understand. And these are not beings that I've seen somewhere or I manifested. They came to me in my dreams and I was like, oh. I didn't have a vision of how they looked in my mind. It's, my consciousness didn't say oh, this is how these people look. They just came and showed me you're right. This is what we are. This is how we actually look. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a few details about who I've met and where they're from and all that stuff. Okay. So, cause this is important because you may either they may either contact you or communicate with you through your dreams, because a lot of people, they're still going through the 3D human journey. They're trying to clear it to get to the next galactic level. They want you to just clear the human shit first, because in order to get to them, you got to get past the whole human mind of oh, aliens are gonna murder us, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've met the blue-eyed Pleiadians, and they showed me in my dream when they first came. They were one of the first beings from another dimension that came to me. She showed me in my backyard. This was my old house. We had a huge backyard. She showed me. She went like this to me, told me to give me your hand. And she didn't talk. They don't talk from other dimensions. She just looked at me bitch, come here. So, really pay attention, because this is important, because some of you guys are galactic starseeds. And if you're in here and you saw a different message from galactic, your guides they guided you here, period, point blank. So she goes, come here, looked at me, and I was like, oh God. I was nervous, She grabbed me by the hand, and then there was a spaceship up in the sky, and she showed me I was being pulled up. I can feel it, my body vibrating in this dimension as it was happening. She was showing me for real. So I'm being pulled up into the spacecraft, And then all of a sudden she lets me go. They let me go. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why aren't you picking me up? And then she showed me a spacecraft. It was buried underground. And inside there was like all these government officials. And they were taking like gifted people, like psychics, like healers like us and stuff. And they were taking us and they were putting us into their like programs, like, you know, like government programs to like use us for their own agenda. And so, like, she showed me, like, we're not taking you. They are. Like, people that are being abducted, that's not us. We don't do that. Nobody's abducting humans. It's your own people taking you and running experiments on you and pretending to be beings from a galactic place so they can blame us and blame aliens for their problems because they don't want humans to know that they're the ones doing fucking experiments on you, right? So, yeah, going on, Spirit will talk with you. Hold on, I'm in the middle of channeling some messages, and they're important because a lot of you guys are starseeds here, so pay attention. Like I said, she showed me that. And then she showed me, this is either going to happen in the future. I'm hearing like 20 years from now or something like that. She showed me that they're going to start to, they're going to come and for us, our starseed family is going to start coming for us to like, you know, that the rapture or whatever, they're going to start coming for us, like to bring us up into the spaceships to learn, to like, to become experts at our craft, our field and stuff like this. And they're going to try to take us, but, there's going to be like chaos in the human. And I'm not saying this is going to happen in 10 years. I think it's going to happen way further down the line. I am hearing 50 years from now. That's what I'm hearing. But what I'm saying to you is that like humans are going to bug the fuck out. They're going to go crazy. And they're going to take people like us, like healers and starseeds and our kids that are gifted and know this stuff. And they're going to take us and they're going to try to bring us all together so we can fix whatever's happening because of what's happening, right? They also showed me, I'm going to tell you, this is what your galactic starseed will do. They will show you things if you're ready to see it. They showed me a woman in Great Britain. She had black hair up to here, and she was sitting in front of the flag, and she was talking. I don't know if she's the president, the future president, but they showed me she's either the future president or something, because, you know, Britain doesn't have their monarchy. And I feel like once the monarchy collapses and it becomes presidency, I feel like something's going to change or something different's going to happen. Then I visited a very tall green guy, and he was the alien, you know, the tall grays, but he was green. He was probably about 10 feet tall. When I say I visited him, I was laying in my bed here, and I could see myself. Like, let's say this is my bed, that's my door, right? I'm watching myself. From the door, I'm watching myself astral project on the bed. Like this, and my body went whoop, and I went through these portals, and I ended up on this spaceship, and I met with this guy, and I was very short, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening? My face changed, and my voice changed, and he was like, calm down. He was like, I need you to build me something. I've said this before. I'm telling you the types of beings I've connected with and seen in other dimensions. And he was like, I need you to build me something. And we like argued, and like I punched him in the face, and he was like, did you just hit me? And it was like so insane. It was like a cartoon, insane. Like, but I'll never forget the details because it felt so fucking real. My body was shaking when I woke up. That's another being I met. Then there was the we looked like Sonic the Hedgehog. Those of you who ever felt like you were warriors, not warriors, warriors. And you always felt like you definitely feel like you were in battles in the past life, like you got pain in your body and stuff like that. I saw us on the spaceships, and we were fighting each other like blue and red. What is blue and red here? As above, so below. That's the, you know, red team, blue team, the Democrat and the Republicans, right? And I was on the red team, and then this guy from the blue team, he came on my ship, and he was like, I don't want to fight no more. And I grabbed his hand, but we looked like Sonic the Hedgehog in human form. We had like razor sharp hair like that, right? And hold on, my dog's crying for me. We had like razor sharp hair, and I'm telling you the types of beings I've seen, and then the message, because come on, because after this I'm gonna just focus on enjoying myself, because I have like a 2-hour drive, and then I'm gonna be just focusing on chilling. You know, I just wanted to give this message before I go. Good night. Okay. And so, yeah. So then we were fighting Sonic the Hedgehog. So I saw us as that. We were those beings. Then I saw us Then I saw us being, I went to like a place where there was a queen, and I was sitting next to like the queen, the head queen, and all of the galactic people were coming. There was like the Galactic Federation, and I was sitting next to the queen. I was just like, I think I was her daughter. I'm not sure. Her daughter, or she was like just teaching me, like showing me stuff. I sat next to her, and you know what they said? What they said in the dream? Like, I saw a bunch of different beings. Like, there was like, you know, they look like tall beings with long necks. Okay, my eye, I'm getting here. My eye. They were tall beings with long necks, really beautiful looking motherfuckers, right? Like, the head was so prominent, like this is my head, you know what I mean? And we were tall with tall necks, and then we went into this place where there's like a bunch of different beings there. And the one thing that I'll never forget in the dream, we were all sitting there, and I was like, we were talking. I was talking to the queen, and we were laughing and joking around. And she goes, "Uh-oh, the Navajo people are coming." And I was like, "What's wrong with the Navajo people?" She goes, "Don't mess with them. They don't play around because they're spiritually advanced and they're warriors as well." So people are kind of like in the galactic. The Navajo are one of the most respected because of their spiritual strength. Like, they're able to do like magical things in the galactics. Like, they've ascended to the point where they can do, really, they could do. And you know, you can tell like where you're from basically by the way you look a little bit, you know? So like when you look at me, I kind of have like those almond eyes. And like if I look down at you, look, my head's kind of shaped like a, you know what I mean? Like a Pleiadian type, like those kind of faces, you know what I mean? Like my face kind of has that look, like, you know what I mean? And it's like when I look at myself in the mirror right here, let me see some. Okay, because the filter's always automatically on. When I look in the mirror, you see right here, this part from here to here, I have like a V shape right here. Like, it's almost like my bone. You can't really see it, but right here, there's like a V shape on my head. Like, when I look in the mirror, I could see the difference between it and this. If you have this a lot, I've had a dream that I visited my family, and we had like those Star Trek heads, you know? Yeah. You're Mayan also? Okay, this is why I'm saying this. I'm so excited to talk about this because my galactic friends and my galactic family, I have to keep the filter on because I have the pimple patches. I look like shit right now. I'm not trying to be mean about myself, but I look crazy. Third eye protection. Wow, I feel like a queen, but I'm Blackfoot Indian place. You see what yo, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Listen to me when I talk to you, okay? I know it's tough to like tell yourself I'm a queen or I'm royal. I have royal blood and shit like that. I know it's tough to say that because you almost feel like you're like, that's my ego. It's not your ego. If you have had many times, like I have said, like, because why do I keep, okay, let's, I have to get this message out before I go have fun. You guys know that as much as I want to go have fun right now, if I don't get this message out, I'll think about it all day, and I need to let it out so that this way I could just drive and enjoy myself and just be human for a day, you know, for a day or two. What was I going to say? Oh, if you love watching Queen shows, have you ever watched, like, I watch all of them, Queen Elizabeth, all the documentaries about every single one of them. I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with, like, the story of Mary, not the Bible story of Mary and Jesus, the fact that they were connected to the Freemasons and the Rosicrucians story because they were leaders in some kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like with Anne Boleyn, she had went to stay with Leonardo da Vinci, and they groomed her. The Rosicrucians groomed her in order for her to go and seduce King Henry. Anne Boleyn, whose head got chopped off, by the way, but whose daughter ended up being the longest reigning monarch of all time besides Queen Elizabeth now. And they both have the same fucking name. Do you hear me? Like, they groomed that bitch, Anne Boleyn. Have you ever seen the other Boleyn girl? Have you ever watched it? And Anne Boleyn wasn't all that. Let me see. Hold on, I think I took a picture of it. I might have taken a picture of it. No, I did not. Okay, anyway, Anne Boleyn wasn't all that good looking, okay? Go watch, you gotta have Gaia, though, to watch this. It's decoding the Last Supper, and when you see in the picture, Leonardo da Vinci drew Jesus in the middle and Mary here, right? And then, but Mary's got a knife in her hand and Leonardo da Vinci's holding the knife, like, don't do it. And he's like talking to her and his hand is on her neck. Hold the fuck up. You guys got to see these things. Like, you got to pay attention. Like, hold on. Oh, that's me. Oh, I can't do it, right? Anyway, my point is, right there in the picture, if you look in the middle, Jesus is in the middle, and right next to him, they said that that's supposed to be like John or somebody's, but that's Mary next to him. Go look at the picture. She's got her hand like this, and then she's got a knife in her hand, and Leonardo da Vinci is holding her wrist going, don't do it. I don't know. This went totally left wing, but this is for a reason, because the reason why you are so interested in these royal bloodlines and you want to know so much, because you are of, I'm not saying everybody, I'm not sitting here going, all of you are a part of, but in a way we are, right? Because if we all came from one source and we all branched out into different groups, right? Especially if the way the story goes, Adam and Eve, hello, Adam and Eve had children and their children slept with each other, right? So, hello, how do you think humanity created? They had to sleep with each other's brothers, sisters, cousins. They still, today, even the monarchs and the queens and all that, they still sleep with each other. They have proof that Meghan and Harry are related. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, all of them are related. Look at them. They look like twins. Like they look like each other. Kate and Charles and whatever the fuck. My point is that we're all related somehow, right? That's the point. But so I'm gonna say, like, and I feel like that's like the more like the reptilian bloodline, but there's something about like the galactic that was coming through in the dream that I wanted to give the message to in the beginning. So I know it kind of went all over the place, but this is for a reason. Right now, a lot of people are going to be like called up to, you know, to remember who they are. Maybe you're going to have dreams about it. Maybe you're going to have feelings about it. Maybe when you're meditating, you're going to hear like, you know, you're powerful and this and that. And I remember this dream that I had. It was basically telling me like, yo, you are super powerful. Like, you are, you know, so powerful that government institutions have tried to steal you and take you and kidnap you and put you in their program so that they can use you for their benefits, your psychic abilities, your remote viewing, your astral projection. They're, you know, they have people in these places now doing that. You know? Anyway, really quick, I want to say this. At this point, psychics, healers, oracles, starseeds, you know, all of you guys, pay attention to what you're feeling. Get into what you're seeing. Get involved with what you're going to be doing next, because this is going to be like the calling for a lot of people. In the next 30 years, I'm hearing this very strongly, a lot of us are going to be needed, but we need to be strong. So you have to get past all the like human stuff, all the human shit, like, oh, my father is an asshole, my mother was an asshole. You got to forgive and let all that go in order for you to step into your role that you're really meant to play in, which is like a leader, right? Somebody who's, you know, like, I can feel it right now. Like, there's a reason why many of us we felt stagnant in what we were doing, is because we were not truly leading up to the potential of our role that we are, you know? Yes, whoever you want to call upon, that's you, you know? Like, everybody has their own people they want to call on for help. You know, I call on universal energies of love, light, and help me in this next part of our journey. So yeah, exactly. Acceptance is the key. It really, and forgiveness is definitely the key that unlocks every single door. And everybody always says to me, how do I move forward? I'm like, forgiveness. I'm talking forgive yourself, your family, your friends, your exes. Guys, we have played so many lifetimes and so many roles. If you keep focusing on that one time John did you dirty, you and John are going to have this karma, and you're going to create it, and you're going to keep coming back with John to do the same shit over and over again. Fuck that. Like, I'm not trying to come back. Like, the way I see it is like forgiveness, letting go, moving forward. You know, little by little, people around you will start to see the truth. They will wake up, and the truth is your truth. Everybody's got their own truth. Everybody's got their own truth. And another thing I want to say, it's up to you to just focus on togetherness and oneness and coming together, because what's happening in the world is two things. There's people coming together, but here's the thing. Here's the trick. Who agrees with me when I say this? There's a group of people, the core people that are coming together. They're one. They love each other, truly. Then there's the false oneness. The false oneness. Like, yeah, I'm one with the universe, but then like, ew, I'm not talking to her. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about those. There's the people that love everyone individually for who they are, what they are. Homeless people, crackheads, prostitutes, everything like that person that, I'm not saying those are bad people. I'm just saying, people they think they're the shit and that they'll judge those types of people is what I'm saying. They'll judge janitors. Oh, he's a janitor. Like, meanwhile, but then there's a group of us who are actually love. We don't care what you do, what you did. I can't get involved with you because I'm crazy too. I might just dabble there, so I gotta stay away, but it's not about you, and I hate you. I just have to focus on me, right? There's the real group, the core, the center that's opening up and loving one another, and they don't listen to what the government says, the agendas, the, LGBTs and the religious and the. We're just like, okay, that's all a lie. It's all false flag. It's a false flag movement, and then you have the false, like, yes, I'm woke. The woke people. We're not woke people. We are the true wakers up. We wake people up. Then you have the I'm woke people. No, you're still in the matrix, and you'll get out soon, but 11 lights you. Then you got the fuck that. Humans, the government is everything. I pay attention to what they say. The news is absolutely right. I trust my government and everything they say. They would never put no harm on us. Why would they hurt us? There's no reason to. So we have to be that group in the middle that stays together for them and that keeps continuing to bring people together, right? Yes, exactly. Because we need us, right? So if we start getting involved in that side who like hates everyone, then we get involved in that side who swears they're woke and they have these like wine dinner parties and they're talking about this side and that side and this politician and that politician, and it's like, who gives a fuck? They don't give a fuck about you. Why are you talking about them? So we have to remain in that loving group because we are part of a galactic starseed mission. You hear me? That has, like, if you look at my eyes right now, why do they look like I'm like, do you see that? They look like they're carrying secrets. Is that sick or what? Look at that. Anyway, we're part of that galactic mission. You see what I'm saying too? So yeah, my message started off all over the place, but there's a reason for that because many people have dreams all over the place like I do. You astral project to places you don't understand. Oh, Julie, I've had dreams of me being president many times. Many times. I actually think that might have been like me as the female president in Great Britain, or I was seeing a future woman that's going to be president in Great Britain. I would love to be, if I was president, I'd fucking, oh my God. Like, obviously, they'll still think they can control me, and they'll try to do what they did to Trump, right? Which is, you're not going to come up here and speak the truth and all that, but I'd know exactly how to speak the truth. I'd be up there, I'd be like, and schmovid, and I'd be like, these schmovid ass, schmoverman ass, schmavin, like, I'm not saying the words. They don't know what I'm talking about. Only some people know what I'm talking about. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so before I go out and I enjoy myself and just be a human for the next 2 days, just be human. I just want to go and be human for the next 2 days. I woke up so early today because, when you're excited, you're like, oh, I can't wait to go somewhere besides be home all day. I swear to God, I'm so tired. I'm actually tired. I might take another hour nap and then start getting ready to go. But, look at my stressed out looking baby. Hi. Oh my goodness. He's such a cutie. Hi, what's wrong? Oh my goodness, get over here. Don't be looking all sad like that. She can feel that I'm going somewhere. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. She feels it. She's like, where are you going, mommy? She knows, like, when I'm packing. Oh my God. She is nervous when I go somewhere. But it's okay. You got Nana and Eliana. All right, guys. So before I go and enjoy my human experience. Exactly. Ooh. Women are going to run the world. More girls are being born first, and they will carry the power of the firstborn. Just look around and notice all the firstborn girls. Right? My sister had a girl. I had a girl. My brothers had boys first, but one of them had a girl. But me and my sister had girls, and they are some very, like, tough, I know what I want type of kid. Like, my kid, people would be like, oh, you gotta get your daughter under control. I'm like, yeah, okay. Try to get me under control. My daughter don't need to be under control. She needs to have her own opinions. She needs to know what she likes and what she don't like. Sometimes when she argues with me, I turn around, I'm like, I'm so proud. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, she's like, no, I don't want to do that. The fuck? The fuck? She goes to me. The fuck? So when she does that, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, as long as she's not like straight up disrespectful, even then I have to like, Eliana, I have to like keep a straight face, like, don't talk to me like that. But meanwhile, I want to laugh because she's like mini me, you know what I'm saying? It's like me telling myself, shut the fuck up. Like, who you telling to shut the fuck up? But I swear to God, sometimes she makes me so proud. She makes mommy so proud with her little attitude. She's like, I ain't gonna let nobody touch me. I'm like, when you get older, you can't go to parties. She goes, what the fuck I look like going to parties and drinking? What am I, some bum loser? I'm like, Eliana, stop saying that, because I used to say that too, and then I ended up being an alcoholic for like an hour. It's been, Bree, how's her homeschooling been? It's been, Bree, it's been. Listen, let's just say I let her take a break for a year. Let me just say. I let her take a full-on break. Sometimes just people just need a mental break from all the stress. She used to come home from school. Mom, I'm so stressed out. I hate school. I hate kids. I hate them. Because she's exactly who I was when I was little, in the best way, though. But she's got like a lot of things going on that she's much better at than I was, because emotionally she's not as sensitive. But I'm going to tell you something. I swear to God, I used to say the same shit when I was little. I used to be like, oh my God. I remember being like 10 years old and coming home and asking my mom, why the hell do I have to do this stuff? This is the dumbest stuff ever. Hated school. The teachers would talk and I'd be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Why am I here? Like, why am I wasting my days away on this chair when I could be changing the world out there or something? You know what I'm saying? Baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hello. A lot of us were like that, so don't even try to blame. But she, we'll see. Like, life, I always listen to my intuition first. I had a stomach ache every day of school, and I was so sick. Bree, do you know that? Me too. I used to always, when I was little, my mom said, like, I would come home from a stomach ache all the time, and she thought I was making it up. But it's just my stomach would get so in knots when I would go to school when I was little. I'd be like, because you know what? We didn't realize, like, you're mixed with a bunch of kids and all their emotions and all the hormones, and as empaths, you know how hard that is to deal with, especially when you didn't know what the fuck is going on. What? All of us were like, huh? Like, now we're like, oh, if I would have understood that I'm empathic and this is what's going on, it'd been a different story. None of us knew that, though. Today, you'll know that. Like, for me, here's the thing. I'll get ready to go somewhere. Like, say, for instance, I'm going to, right now, I'll talk about, I'm going to Atlantic City. And my stomach will start getting nervous and tickly and butterflies. And then I gotta just remember that's not my energy, because I'm excited to go. It's a little bit of excitement. And if it's nerves, it's because, I don't go out often now. So, like, when I do go out, I'm like, oh, how's it gonna, I hope it's not whack or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have no idea how I made it to school. I know it's fucking tough, man. It's tough. Kids are... How incredible would it be if, like, I could sneak a program instead of them having to go to regular school? Hold on, let me give you guys something. How come Jewish kids are allowed to go to their own schools and get their own teachings? Because it's a religious-based thing, right? Huh? How about if we open something up that's religious and that they can come to our school and learn that not Jewish kids don't have to go to regular school? Hello? Hi, anybody listening? They go to their own schools and they fucking get programmed to be Jewish. Like, sit down and be Jewish. They take out things from the books that are about Americans and stuff like that. How come? How come? Did you know that when a Jewish baby is born, the women, the Hasidic, I don't know how everybody does it, but the Hasidic Jews around here, I talk to a lot of them. I be in a nail salon. Oh, yeah, I want to know everything. She told me that when their kids are born, do you know that the Jewish mothers, the reason why they love giving birth is because when they go through birth, you know that for like a month, the Jewish mom goes and stays with like people, like this like community thing. It's called the Hashem, I think it's called. I don't know what it is. And they go there and everybody does everything for them. They don't cook, they don't clean, they don't breastfeed the babies most of the times. They have other people breastfeed their babies. Like they go to this like a sanctuary where it helps the mother for the first 3 weeks just kick back and relax. No stress, no worries. No, I have to go to work. I got to make this money. Do you know that? Right. Waldorf, it's called. We live in LA and some Jewish schools are gated with guards. They have their own police and their own ambulance here. We got to learn something from them. You know, they're reptilians and they know exactly what to do. They figured out how to hack the system because they made the system. You heard me? They figured out how to hack the system because they made the system. Okay? Who is the oldest bank owners? Jewish peoples. Okay? Who is the oldest financial advisors? Jewish people. Look at the Jewish community. Look at the Jewish people. They had their hands on every finger and every single pie in history ever. And big, major. All in the money. All in the housing. All in the everything. Right now, they're the smartest people ever. I'm sorry to say it. And like, I know this might piss some people off, but that's, to me, genius. They come together. They work together. They don't separate. And guess what? The women and the men don't get married in America. They don't sign certificates. So in the eyes of the government, those are single mothers with 7 kids and they're collecting food stamps. You know how I know? Because one lady told me, she goes, go to the supermarket on the 6th or the 9th. I'm not sure. I think it was the 6th or the 9th. She goes, and look how many Jewish people are in there. I was like, why? She goes, that's the day the food stamps hit. I was like, oh, shit. And motherfuckers be talking about black people and Puerto Ricans are using all our food stamps. No, bitch. No, it's not. Everybody is. First of all, we should all get free food. So I don't know why the fuck everybody complains about that. I really don't get it. Everybody should be getting free food. With the garbage they're feeding us, they should be handing that shit away for free. Fuck out of here. That trash that they feed us in the stores you want to talk about. Just give it to us for free then. I'll eat all the sugar you want. Give it to me for free. The fuck is wrong with you, simple bitch? Now I gotta pay to eat like shit too on top? Really? I found new love flow. You did? Oh my God. Yeah, we need to grow our own food. Right, Zen, exactly. And then we need to open up schools that say we're a religious school and they can't fuck with us because they can't close you down if you're religious. And start teaching kids how to be healers, how to grow their own food. You know what I'm saying? When they come in, instead of hearing, no, 9 December sailed the ocean. I mean, December, look at me. I don't know. Columbus sailed the ocean at 1942. Okay. Instead of learning that, they could be like, this plant, if ever out in the wild you go there, this will save lives. Matter of fact, you can still use that to save lives. You don't eat that, it causes cancer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then we'll make all these healers and these gifted people. We'll put them in these schools and we'll create more loving souls who come together, meditators, healers. I'm not talking about some cultish yoga type shit. I don't give a fuck about all that yogic, woke white woman went to India once and now she's a guru shit. I'm not about that life. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just coming together like, yo, we still hood with it, bitch. Don't fuck with us because our community's gangster. We might be like love and light, but I will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? We don't deal with none of those pedo shits, none of that shit. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like our kids can run around with their diapers and no shirts, and we're not worried about some pervert being going, ooh, that one. Ew. Ew, brother, ew. Brother, ew. I mean, who the fuck, what kind of orja is that? Like, I don't even trust these orjas and these priests no more. These motherfuckers are out of control. But I still love them. Anyway, all right, guys. I love you guys. Let me go. Let me go. Christy, I haven't seen you in so long, you bitch. Okay, I have to go because I'm getting ready to go to Atlantic City, but I just wanted to get all that out, and I'm just tell you we need our star seed, so please don't lose your mindset about the star seed you are and who you are as the healer and the powerful queen, king you are. Clear it. The powerful healer and all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I love you too. This is the time, okay? This is the time. Let it go. I wanted to get all this out because I'm about to take a nap and then get ready to go because I'm fucking still tired. I woke up dumb early. You know when you about to go somewhere and then you wake up stupid early for no reason? You're just like, I'm up. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I'm tired. So yeah. But I don't want to be lazy today, so I'm going to get up, probably just go. Yeah, I'll just go. I'm not going to go back to sleep. For now, though, I love you guys, and we need you as our star seeds. Please don't lose your faith and your hope, and don't get involved in the bullshit. Remember who you are. Also, meditate on your galactic ancestors. Let them come through to you and tell you things and guide you and give you the messages. And, you know, they have a lot of wisdom to share with us, a lot of knowledge. But guess what? They're not as bent up on humans as we think they are. And, like, people are like, oh, the aliens are going to kill us. Really? Well, you think they gotta wait to do that? Bro, they can literally travel through portals invisibly. They literally hide their spaceships in the skies invisibly. If they wanted to murder us, we'd be dead by now. What the fuck is wrong with you? They don't want to murder us. They want to study us. They want to play with us. Some of them shit, they even want to come here and wear our skin and hang out with the humans. But, you know, they don't want to wipe us out. They just want to control us. That's a totally different thing. They don't want to kill us. They want to control us, stupid. That's how we stay their slaves. If they kill us all, they won't have slaves. Dummies. Think for a second. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. Seriously. I'm going to go. Love and light to you guys, okay? I love you. I'll see you later. Right, Gypsy, exactly. I'll see you guys later. Clear it. Bye, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Just, wish me safety, fun, happiness, and good luck. I love you. I'll see you later.